So Uche Crisantos fulfilling the dream of a young Spanish boy who was asking for his shirt during that Barcelona game yesterday, and what a way to to impress yesterday. Uche Crisantos was deployed as the nine for that match. He's technically a midfielder, but due to his huge physique and his strength, he was played as a striker. But at the end of the day, they played out a 1-1 draw for that game, and you can just see the smile in the faces of this Getafe side. They were really happy with the result, getting a point, at home from Barcelona. But it's not a surprising thing because Getafe has always been a very strong team for Barcelona to play, especially when they are playing on home soil. And they did it again last night. But for Barcelona players, they've been feeling really sad about how they didn't get the 3 points because it affected or impacted on their title race. But for someone like Pedri, he talked about the game after the match and was saying that Getafe is always like that. That they are always tricky. They want to waste time. They want to be very physical every time Barcelona come to their home, things like that. But I'm sure Crisantos and his teammates are going to be happy that they got something from that game. Moving on, guys, we had other games that went down outside of Spanish league where our players made some appearances. The EPL was particularly one of those leagues, and we saw Leicester City welcoming Fulham Football Club. And Leicester City were actually beaten 2 goals to 0 on that one. Kevin Bassey featuring for 90 minutes for Fulham Football Club. And yesterday was also a special day for him because he made his 50th appearance in the EPL, with that game. And then for Iwobi, he made an appearance, played from the first half of the game, and then appeared to have been removed from the start of the second half. I don't know, maybe it's injury issue, but it could be anything. Maybe he complained, or maybe it's just tactical reason that the coach decided to bring him off. But what a good result they got there from Leicester City. Again, for Leicester City, indeed, he hasn't returned back yet, so they continue to struggle for the last 3, 4, 5 games that indeed he hasn't been there. They've not got the result. They've not gotten the result, and it's really, really bad, for the club right now because, of course, they are in danger of being relegated. They are in the second to the last position. They're going to start picking points, if they want to stay safe. But aside from that, guys, we also had in the German Bundesliga where Bayern Leverkusen, yes, played out a 3-1 victory over Mönchengladbach. That was also yesterday, and we saw the likes of Nathan Teller making an appearance for that game. Played really well up until the 63rd minute before he was substituted. And then for that man, Victor Boniface, he continues to miss out due to the setback that Alonso talked about, for his injury. And for Victor Boniface, there's a news right now, in terms of his personal life, that he has broken up with his long-time girlfriend of 4 years. Apparently, that just came out recently, but they had been apart for a really long time. The last time that they were seen together was back in May of 2024, approximately the same time that Bayern Leverkusen lifted their trophy and celebrated their unbeaten title. And during this period, you know how the norm is, players come with their spouses or wives or girlfriend, things like that. So that was apparently when the two were seen last. And her name is Ricky. She's actually a Norwegian influencer that had been dating since 4 years, I think since 2021. And a close source who knows about their relationship has this to say. He said, yes, they were apart for Christmas, and he seemed to have a lot of fun away from her. Obviously, she stopped attending the games this season, and now they are done. So, if you know, this close source further confirming that they are no longer together. Of course, Boniface was always fond of traveling with her down to Nigeria, and as the source said, she's always fond of coming to games of Leverkusen games, and then Chelle Boniface and things like that. But this last December, Boniface didn't come with her to Nigeria, so he was just alone, and that was like the first sign that showed that he might have separated from her. But again, at the end of the day, the man he knows what's best for himself. He's a man and knows who truly loves him, who's there to stay. Because we've seen a lot of issues, especially lately with footballers, superstars, and women. For example, Pep Guardiola is one of the latest to have suffered separation. Because his wife separated from him, and then he lost half of his properties, half of his money, and it was even reported that he left the court crying. After you know after the whole incident. And then Kyle Walker is also someone who's battling with his wife, in terms of splitting his wealth, hard-earned wealth. So if Boniface doesn't feel that he's safe with her, if he doesn't feel that she's genuine and that she can, stay with the money, without the money, things like that, then obviously, I think it's the right call to separate from her. But let's leave that, Jason. Let me let you know about Coach Eric Chelle. Of course, there have been lots of talks, lots of ex-internationals weighing in on how Coach Chelle can actually succeed with the Super Eagles. And one ex-international right now, Gabriel Ruben, has now told the Super Eagles, or won the Super Eagles players, especially the big boys in the team, to respect Coach Eric Chelle, because that's like the key to getting results, working together and getting results with the coach. Ruben, recently talked with Brilla FM, and talked about how much of a task this is going to be for coach Eric Chelle to get Nigeria to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. But then he believes that it's very possible, and that it's going to take not just his coaching expertise and his philosophy or strategy, but also an input on the side of the players who he will be working with. And in his own words, he said it's not an easy task for the coach, because in situations like this, the coach and players need to cooperate to understand each other and achieve their aim. The coach doesn't know most of the players, and the players need to respect the coach. In an organization like this, they need a leader, and everyone must listen to him to reach their goals together. So this basically what Mr. Ruben has said. So in a nutshell, it's talking about all of them working together, no pride, no feeling of pompous or things like that, especially from the so-called big boys. Everybody can hopefully humble themselves and listen to the coach and follow his direction to get the required result. Those are the update, guys. React to any of the stories. Thank you for watching. Happy Sunday. Take care of yourself. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos.